Hey Sparks, what's up? I am excited about this video, but before I start, to those that are new to my channel, my goal here is to inspire, educate, and share information with you that will help you thrive in life and thrive in business. So if that sounds good to you, subscribe. All right, so let's get to this video today. I'm talking about credit, and I started with Brandon Weaver's video months ago, and since then, oh shit, okay, I can't even say oh my goose, oh shit. When I tell you, get this. Well, I want you to see all my credit card numbers. I'm going to talk about these credit cards, and I'm going to talk about what has happened. Now, at the time I'm doing this video, it's probably been about 90 days, and I'm talking about 90 days. So I'm going to recommend first 3 folks that you need to be following here on YouTube if you want to make sure that you have personal credit that works for you, because if you're in business, you will need credit, your personal credit. You're going to be a guarantor. You know, a lot of people say, I don't want to be a guarantor. Shut up. You got to be a guarantor. Yeah, there are times when just your EIN will work, but those that are kind of like, well, you can just do this and get a car, and bullshit, okay? You're going to have to use your EIN as you're building. I've been in business 5 years. I'm still a personal guarantor on loans, on credit, and things like that. Now, there are times when you can lead with your EIN, but those of you that are probably watching this video are so new in business that it's not going to happen, okay? So let's just get that out the way. First one that I recommend is Brandon Weaver, and make sure that you're part of his subscribe tribe. I mean, my business is now going to a different level and direction, and it's because of my personal credit. Now, I do want to say that, you know, when I found, I don't even know how I found him. I don't even know. YouTube has these crazy recommendation algorithms, and he must just have popped up. But I will tell you this, I didn't have terrible credit. I wasn't in the 400s or 500s or anything. I had a credit card that was charged off, and there's a whole story behind it, but it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, it was my credit card. Even though it wasn't all the amount of mine, it charged off in my name. And so when it charged off, it of course affected my credit negatively. I paid off the charged off credit card. Doesn't matter, it still affected it negatively. So here's what happened. I think I found Brandon because I hired a credit repair company, which totally was a fraud. Over $3,000 fraud. Never got my money back, but it's all good. So I knew, I was like, okay, I got to get this credit in order. I've been able to grow my business to multiple 6 figures and do very well, have employees, locations, but to get to another level, I needed in 2018 to take out capital to scale. We were burning through a lot of cash because I was doing speaking and sponsorships, because I know who my target client is and I needed to get in front of them. Well, I found Brandon Weaver, so he's one that you need to follow. He talks about freezing 4 agencies: CoreLogic, LexisNexis, Advanced Resolution Services, and SageStream. I just did that. I watched his free stuff and did that. And oh my gosh, once I did that, I'm looking at my cards here. Then 850 Credit Club, okay, I'm gonna link him down below. Some reason I started watching Brandon, I saw him and he was talking about getting an Amex card. You know, it was kind of a goal. I wanted an Amex card. So he said, you know, if they're sending you in the mail, you're probably pre-approved. And if nothing has changed within the last week or so, maybe month, then you're probably gonna get that card. And I thought, they're sending me these offers in the mail. Let me see. So let me cover some stuff up because y'all ain't about to get me. Okay, this one had no numbers. I got an offer for this Delta card, 60,000 SkyMile, bonus SkyMiles included. Then I'm on the phone with the rep and I'm like, well, shoot, can I get a business card? Can I do an application? She was like, yeah. Boom, got this platinum. So I'm going to New York, Mansur and I, my son, round trip for free. We can actually go out of the country. We still have lots of SkyMiles. It was $22. The one free. But here's the power of this credit, and I'm going to talk to you about the third one I recommend, but Brandon Weaver. Okay, so I didn't just get these 2 when I froze those 4 agencies. And again, my credit score wasn't bad. It was probably in the 600s, but I didn't even know because, you know, I wasn't even checking on it. But I ended up getting, hold on, I got to cover stuff up. You know, people be online. New York and Company, JCPenney, Target, Red Card. And then the JCPenney card, I actually had they just recently upgraded my JCPenney from, they start you at gold, then they send you another one, and I just got the platinum card. Okay, and then not to mention, again, because once I got those Amex, I was like, I went on a spree. I'm like, I'm gonna try to get everything I can right now, because I do know how the inquiries work from, you know, when I was a younger woman. I'm young now, but when I was a younger woman, I ended up getting TJ Maxx, which is Home Goods, and another place I don't really use at Marshall's. And okay, so that's here. Then on my Spark business card, okay, I've had this card since 2010, and it stuck around 1,000 and went to 5,000. And I think, did it go above that? I mean, I haven't felt like, I was just like, gosh, I'm spending more than 5,000. This card here went up to over 15,000. And this year alone, 2018, I've spent over 100,000 on this card. Now, let me tell you about the credit game. Well, I'll tell you with the third person, but I won't forget. So this all happened. Now, since then, I have a Discover card, and I also have these Staples business cards and Office Depot, both $1,500 each to go in. And then Office Depot, if you don't know, they have a store purchasing card where you actually can do a 30-day net. So if I can find the number, I'll put the 800 number below. And you don't need credit. They don't run any personal credit. You just need to have a valid business with an EIN. And then in addition to having this Platinum Amex, I have something called a Priority Pass. So when I go to the mall, if I get there early for going international, we just went to Cuba recently, I was able to, Mansur and I took a nap. One of my employees, we had to travel, we could take a nap. This Amex card gives you access to like these concierges, and you can get meals and $28 off your meals. So I'm gonna talk about that with the third one. But again, what's this card? Oh, and if you have a car like my Capital One, this one, again, my credit card limit was increased. Now this is all from Brandon Weaver's just freezing the 4 agencies that report to the 3 credit reporting agencies. Rewind and go find that information back on this video and sign up for his 609 credit repair. I still watch his videos. I recently signed up for the Awesome Life Group thing because I kind of want Chase off my credit report. You know, I just want it gone. So I'm like, I paid y'all, it's over, get off my credit report. It has been deleted from TransUnion. And Experian is the toughest one. So I'm like, you know what, get it off. So I'll tell you that. So the second one I recommend is the 850 Credit Club, and I'll again put the links down below, because he kind of talks about different things when it comes to inquiries. I think it's more kind of, I just like it. It's more basic. You know, Brandon's kind of, you have to kind of go back to watch his videos to kind of understand where he's at, because he's not really giving you that overview again. I mean, he's just sharp. Subscribe. 850 Credit Club is how I learned about the Amex tip. I would have never known that Amex tip. And then I've watched some other videos of his as well. The third one that I recommend is Ask Sebi. And this guy he's an Asian guy named Sebastian. I don't know why I said he's Asian. Does it matter? Maybe. Anyways, he's pretty cool. And I like him because now that I'm in this game with these credit cards, I'm paying stuff off. And I'm going to talk about why getting this credit in order is important. And it is because I was able to secure business loans. So when I started my company, I've been in business with my agency. I run a video production and creative marketing agency. And we actually go after the industries. We work with large national law firms. We work with government agencies and Fortune 500 companies. So I've had this company now 5 years, 4 years full time, Sparks. Yeah, what? I don't want to show my credit card. What? 4 years full time. I said, I'm unemployable 4 years ago. So, lost my train of thought. Anyway, so now I'm playing this game with the business credit too. And so I've paid everything on time. I had to take out some on-deck loans because when you don't have like great credit scores, you have to pay higher interest. And you're talking about like 30%. My lines of credit are around 6%, but you know, but I took out, when I started my company back in 2010-ish, though I hired a first employee, or maybe 2011, I took out like 13, paid all that back. So I had a good track record. I paid things on time. I got T-Mobile, I got like 6 or 7 lines. And so I had to go back again because we were burning cash in my company. So I'm like, well, I'll do about, 25. I ended up qualifying for 50,000. So I was able to, really, we had money in the bank, but I was able to really scale, pay for things, not burn through our cash. There were other entrepreneurs I knew that needed cash. So I was able to loan out some money and help some people, which felt great. I love being an entrepreneur because I get to help people. I help my clients help more people. But here's the bottom line. This card, because I'm still burning cash, was starting to go up. And I'm like, dang, I got cash in our savings, but I don't want to burn through that. So we were paying about $9,000 a month in debt payments. So $5,000 to on deck, and then the credit card, because I was paying them an extra $1,000 a week to just burn that as well. In addition to keeping, putting 20% cash in the bank and payroll and all of that. So, I'm in business, I have expenses. So we're making real good money, but you got real bills, right? So here's why your personal credit's in order. I was able to just recently refinance that debt with Access to Capital for Entrepreneurs here in Atlanta called aceloans.org. Phenomenal organization for entrepreneurs, because Chase turned me down. Chase was like, look, your business credit's phenomenal, but your personal credit. I'm like, damn. Well, I refinanced the on deck debt, so it went from a $5,000 just for that one payment down to $800 a month, and it's a lesser term at 8%, 8%. So that's why your personal credit's in order, because guess what? I had to guarantee it with my personal credit. Now the bad part about one deck is they front load a lot of that interest, so it's like, but whatever. So that's why all this comes important because I was able to refinance that debt, had some cash, and guess what? This card is now paid off. Okay, so now I have that where it was affecting my credit negatively paid off. All right, so now with Ask Sebi, the reason why I recommend him is because now with this Amex and this gold reward, my Sky Miles, and hide this card number, and my Discover, I'm playing a game. Which one do I use now to get 5% back on groceries? Which one do I use now so I get more Sky Miles? I get advertising credits with the Amex. Oh, I can stay in certain hotels. I'm an Airbnb person, but now I can stay in hotels. And the other thing is, with this card, I know y'all like, what? Just whatever. Listen, please pay attention. With this card here, the best part is, I just want to make sure I'm covering up. This is my Spark business card, Capital One. I do recommend them, and they'll stick with you. Just pay. I've never been late in now going into 9 years. I paid over $800 in interest this year, $854 and some odd change, because I called and asked. But they have a cashback rewards at 2%. I've received over $2,200 back in cash. I've spent over $100,000 on this card. Yeah, y'all, I've been spending some money this year. But again, you're in business. That's what money's for. It's three goals or three missions of money. Spend, give, save. That's it. What you gonna do with it? Spend, give, save. Okay. So Brandon Weaver, if you're subbed to me, you need to be subbed to him. If you're watching me, you need to be watching him. If you're watching him, you might not want to watch me, but if you're here, subscribe. I want to help you thrive in life and thrive in business. Second one, 850 Credit Club. I believe credit consultation, they're doing great, because the goal is to get a higher credit score, because it's going to help you grow your business. You're going to need capital. Okay, so get it out your mind. I'm not gonna borrow, it's bad debt. There's good debt and there's investments, and it's about investing. I get Dave Ramsey. I used to be a huge Dave Ramsey fan, but to scale this business, especially if you're a minority watching this and you don't have an inheritance, your parents ain't left you nothing, your grandparents ain't left you nothing, y'all doing GoFundMes for funerals, you ain't got it. You gotta have credit. You're not Dave, okay? You need credit. And this third person is, if you have your credit in order, subscribe to Ask Sebi, because he's going to teach you about the rewards, how to get the Chase trifecta. Stuff I never heard before. I send this to my daughter. I'm like, oh my God, I never heard of this stuff before. So thanks for watching. I know that my videos are just kind of a little longer. I don't care. I don't really make, when I say, I make money from YouTube, so to put it like this, but not enough where it's paying any bills. Well, yes, it does. It pays the life insurance, because I'm leaving a legacy for my kids and some cash and things like that. But this is my channel, and I'm going to update my channel like trailer, because this is my channel. I'm divorced now. I have kids. I might talk about hair. I wear my t-shirts. At the end of the day, though, I want you to win, and you got to get your personal credit in order. You have to get your personal credit. Brandon Weaver, but just don't do the 609 credit repair. Invest it's $9 or $69 for the highest one. Then if you're like, I just can't do this on my own, sign up for his program, $199, and do the $139 a month. I think I'll probably do that for like 3 or 4 months just to get, again, the goal is to get TransUnion and Bank of America off my credit report, because I know that I paid off, now my credit card utilization is literally like 0 because I'm not keeping a balance on my credit cards. My score is easily over 700, but how do I get to the 800 club to secure that for me? I want it for myself. The other thing is, I do add my friends to my trade lines that are entrepreneurs that I know just have not had access to capital, have had some hiccups on their credit reports. So, you can do that as well. So anyways, this is it. I wanted to share this great information with you, and let me know below, okay? Let me know if you're subscribed to Brandon. Let me know, if you want to disclose where you're at in your personal credit journey. I want to hear from you. And also let me know what questions you might have that I can answer personally for you in an upcoming video, because as you see, I'm doing more videos. All right. Thanks as always for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace, y'all.